This year will mark the 17-year anniversary for Hurricane Katrina. Despite U.S. Congress authorizing a $14.5 billion upgrade to the levees, the question still remains, will the levee be strong enough to hold for future storms? These past 2 years of the pandemic has been a concern for most people's mentality and physicality. I can certainly speak on my own behalf, so I'm enjoying this beautiful sunny day on Lakeshore, New Orleans, where I'm about to get my steps in. With President Joe Biden's infrastructure bill being passed, New Orleans are wondering when will that bill be allocated to pave new roadways. Here in the city of Kenner, the Esplanade Mall is a beautiful mall. However, over the years, the mall has become increasingly vacant. Kenner Mayor Ben Zahn just conceded to former Kenner Police Chief Mike Glazier about 3 to 4 points were in favor of Glazier's and one of Glazier's future policies. As I quote, "I plan the redevelopment of the Esplanade Mall area." Now with the mayor of New Orleans, LaToya Cantrell, lifting up the vaccine and mask mandate, many people are seeing the light to an end of this pandemic.
I enjoy New Orleans.
So how long you been working here?
16 years.
Teresa is a longtime employee at Harrah's Casino, a popular casino destination in New Orleans. And what's so great about working at Harrah's?
The people. There are great people, and you get a chance to meet the guests from all over the world. If you can't afford to go to the other countries come to you.
Not only other countries, but other states as well.
So I'm tell you why we came here. That's one of the reasons. We had other choices, but we could have went to Cleveland or we could have went to Miami, but we chose New Orleans because my wife and I came here back in 2018, and every day that we here, we had a great time.
Post-pandemic, New Orleans can be seen as a bucket list as well.
Okay, so I came here because I had a bucket list. My birthday was in February on Super Bowl night. So no one came to my birthday party. So I closed my eyes and pushed the button and said, I'm going to New Orleans. That's kind of why I came here.
And the guests like to come because they meet people like me and other people at the door that's real friendly and kind, and they meet the table game people, the slides people. They're all great people.
As the pandemic comes to a seemingly hopeful stop, New Orleans will be back striving.
It does, and it affects your budget.
Here in New Orleans, like many parts of the world, gas prices are increasing, causing many consumers to be concerned.
Fix it. Just fix it.
Gas prices shot past the $4 mark, and it is still unclear how high it will go.
The other people go through other things, and this is an inconvenience that a lot of people don't need because people go to work. They got people struggling to get to work because they can't put gas in their car, and that's a problem. That's a big problem. It's a big economical problem.
An economical problem, an inconvenience, but what is the solution?
It's like drilling oil in this country. Get back to drilling. And then, increase the supply, you're going to cut the cost.
I put $200 in it and still ain't have a full tank. Like
$200?
$200 and I still ain't have a full tank. Like it'll stop at like the quarter, or literally right before full with $200, and I don't like that because I remember when gas was $1, $30 got me everywhere I had to go.
According to gas prices AAA.com, gas prices were in the $2 range a year ago, but now is approaching the $5 mark.
Man, this is crazy. This is ludicrous.
It is still unclear how much gas prices will soar. Only the future will tell. If you search on Google and type Lower Ninth Ward store, Burnell's Lower Ninth Ward Market pops up. This store is located on the Lower Ninth Ward, a store that encompasses a store itself, a beauty salon, laundromat, and a future internet cafe. As I heard Burnell's story online, being the only store left 17 years post-Hurricane Katrina in the Lower Ninth Ward, I wanted to interview him. However, upon journalistic investigation after I left the interview, Burnell is not the only store in the Lower Ninth Ward area. Journalistic sites like Southern Living, The Washington Post, Burnell's appearance on Ellen DeGeneres, and among other mediums are branding Burnell as the only store left post-Hurricane Katrina. Well, you're from the area. How many miles would you say
It's a couple of miles.
It's about a couple of miles. As I left our interview, upon driving, there's a Magnolia supermarket less than a mile away. You can even take a look at this map here, and it shows you several other store locations in the Lower Ninth Ward area. And upon interviewing one of Burnell's loyal customers,
is this the only black-owned business around here? We got the barbershop, the laundromat, and the store, and they also got the food court.
It is fair to say that Burnell is the only black-owned business, but not the only store in the lower Ninth Ward area. I'm Jordan Omar.